This is an important message from the Republic of the Philippines. We all know that America has to number one, no problem.
From this day forward, it's going to be only America first. America first.
Of course, the whole world knows America number one, but we think that Philippines should number two. A lot of the other countries, mostly in Europe, have already made introductory videos to explain why they think that they should number two, but these videos were all total disasters. For example, look at this one.
Dear Mr. President, welcome to this introduction video about Switzerland, the sexiest country in Europe. Look at those mountains, those big fat mountains. We're not flat like, for example, the Netherlands. They're so flat, total disaster.
We all know that Europe isn't any good anymore, and that all Europeans are big losers.
Go to Brussels, go to Paris, go to different places. There's something going on, and it's not good. You go to Brussels. I was in Brussels a long time ago, 20 years ago. So beautiful, everything's so beautiful. It's like living in a hellhole right now. You go to these different places, there's something going on.
Yes, Mr. President, Europe is a hellhole right now. There is something going on, we don't know what it is. Your friend Vladimir Putin is a powerful leader, and he is very smart. Everyone says so. He has done great things for Russia, tremendous things. You can ask anybody. If anyone can do anything to make Europe great again, it is Vladimir Putin. So, just leave Europe to Russia and come to Philippines for your number two. These are the chocolate hills of the Philippines. Absolutely beautiful. Perfect 10s, just the right size. The Netherlands is so flat that it is a total disgrace. The Swiss Alps are too big, asymmetrical, and lopsided to be of any use to anybody. Complete disaster. But our chocolate hills, so perky, so upright, so soft and supple, completely natural, no silicone at all. What do they remind you of? This is our president, Mr. Rodrigo Duterte. He is a great leader, and he is very smart. When you two finally meet, it will be a bromance at first sight, I guarantee it. President Duterte is much smarter and much more macho than your Vladimir Putin. You and President Duterte have a great deal in common, so much so that your news media personalities have called our president the Trump of the East. It's true. Just listen.
If you are feeling depressed about the current state of this election, let me give you some perspective from the Philippines. And the current frontrunner is Rodrigo Duterte, and he is a colourful character, to say the least.
Rodrigo Duterte is far from your average politician. His off-the-cuff remarks are legendary. At this mass wedding, Duterte offers himself as a gift to the young brides.
I don't have money to give, but I could give your wives something else. And this is for the wives only. Men, I'm sorry, but you don't get anything because I'm not a queer.
Wow! And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Duterte routinely kisses his female supporters, once called the Pope a son of a bitch, all of which has earned him a reputation as the Trump of the East.
You know, for some reason, the people of Europe think very highly of Barack Hussein Obama. It is inexplicable, I know. There is something going on, and we don't know what it is. Angela Merkel is only about a 6, 7 tops. She would be the first eliminated at any Miss Universe pageant. I don't understand it either. They even awarded Barack Obama a phony Nobel Peace Prize. Can you believe it? The whole thing was rigged. Here, listen to what President Duterte has to say about Barack Obama and the EU.
So, you can go to hell. Mr. Obama, you can go to hell. EU, better choose purgatory. Puno na sa impyerno. Bakit ako matakot sa inyo?
Mr. President, we know that your support for the Second Amendment is just plain incredible.
I will get rid of gun-free zones on schools, and you have to. Hillary wants to essentially abolish the Second Amendment. By the way, and if she gets to pick her judges, nothing you can do, folks. Although the Second Amendment people, maybe there is, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, that will be a horrible day where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible.
Since Mr. Duterte became president, our police have shot thousands of people. Our commitment to the Second Amendment is second to none. Some of the people shot were criminals, drug abusers, and really bad hombres. Our society is much better off without them. You can ask anyone. Everyone says that Vladimir Putin is a killer too, but you've chosen to defend him in public.
Well, I don't know that anything's been determined. I mean, you're telling me something.
Well,
I don't know that it's been determined.
Okay, reports say that
has Putin said, have they found him guilty? I don't think they found him guilty, too.
Putin said, we're going to murder somebody in America, and then there's all this radioactive stuff all over America, and you're president. Are you going to do anything
If he did it, fine. But I don't know that he did it. You know, people are saying they think it was him. It might have been him. It could have been him. But, Maria, in all fairness to Putin, I don't know. You know, and I'm not saying this because he says Trump is brilliant and leading everybody. I do respect him.
Do you? Why?
Well, I respect a lot of people, but that doesn't mean I'm going to get along with them.
Putin's a killer.
A lot of killers. We got a lot of killers. Why, you think our country's so innocent? You think our country's so innocent?
I don't know of any government leaders that are killers.
Compared to our President Duterte, your Vladimir Putin is just a weak little pussy trying to hide.
So no qualms about killing killers.
Yes, of course. I must admit that I have killed. 3 months early on, I killed about 3 people. Hitler massacred 3 million Jews. Now, there is 3 million, there's a 3 million drug addicts. There are. I'd be happy to slaughter them. If Germany had Hitler, the Philippines would have, but, you know, my victims, I would like to be all criminals to finish the problem of my country and save the next generation. And if I have to kill you, I will kill you, personally.
Now, Vladimir Putin reciprocated and came to your defense when you were accused of cavorting with the prostitutes in Russia.
Трамп приехал и тут же побежал встречаться с московскими проститутками. Это человек, во-первых, взрослый уже, да, а во-вторых, человек, который ну не всю жизнь, но многие годы занимался организацией конкурсов красоты, общался с самыми красивыми женщинами мира. Знаете, я с трудом могу такое представить, что он побежал в отель встречаться с нашими девушками с пониженной социальной ответственностью. Хотя они, безусловно, и они у меня самые лучшие в мире, безусловно. Но сомневаюсь, что Трамп это клюнул на это.
Wrong. Fake news. The Philippines has the best women who are very liberal towards social responsibility. The best in the world, period. Not Russia. Not anywhere else. You can ask anyone. Your soldiers, your sailors, international business travelers, Japanese sex tourists, everyone says that our women who are very liberal towards social responsibility are the absolute best. Russia? Give me a break. When you are ready to pick out your fourth wife, Mr. President, forget about Europe this time, especially at your age. A European woman will smile while you are looking at her, and then frown as soon as you look the other way. Sad.
It started to rain, Mr. President, when you came to the platform. And it's my prayer that God will bless you, your family, 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 you, your family.
Incredibly disrespectful, am I right? That is why your fourth wife should be a Filipina. She will remain smiling no matter what, even when you aren't looking at her.
What is one big mistake that you've made in your life, and what did you do to make it right?
Thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful question. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Las Vegas. You know what, sir? In my 22 years of existence, I can say that there is nothing major problem that I have done in my life, because I am very confident with my family, with the love that they are giving to me. So thank you so much that I am here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Philippines. Nice job.
In the Philippines, we have literally millions and millions of women who would just love to be your fourth wife. It doesn't matter how old you are. We always win every international beauty pageant, except this year, when the Miss Universe pageant was held here in the Philippines. France won it. Totally rigged. She didn't deserve it at all. Complete disaster. But we are always having beauty pageants in the Philippines. You are welcome to come and pick out the woman that you like. How about it? Anyway, we concede that America #1, and we assert that Philippines #2, and any son of a whore who doesn't like it can go to hell.